Coffee is something that most of adults can't live without because they always drink it in the morning. Although coffee should stay on the market, but coffee growers should get a fair amount of fair wage so that their family could live without poverty and so they can feed their family. For a coffee growing farmer, it is a need because that is what they live on, and for a coffee buyer, it is a want because they don't sell coffee for a living and they don't need it, they just want it because it's good. Shade-grown coffee requires farmers to cut down rainforests to plant coffee trees. Researchers have shown that when they get the coffee from the trees, the animals that live in the trees will die because people are destroying their home. So the animals that eat the animals in the trees will starve to death. One modification is to grow only organic coffee. Organic coffee is the best grown in the shades and it is very eco-friendly, so you don't even have to cut down trees. And the good thing is that animals won't lose their home. That leads to no more food chain problem. Organic and shade-grown coffee would make the food chain much better because if we make coffee as shade-grown, then the animals won't lose their home and their predators won't starve to death. This is a food chain of the forest that we would like to protect. The problem with this very special resource is that it forces coffee farmers into poverty. This is because many coffee farmers do not earn a fair wage for their coffee. I think the coffee farmers should be treated much better and get more money because they can't feed their family very well and they are going to live in poverty forever until their boss raises the price. So the coffee should all be fair trade. There's one way and that way is called shade growing. They basically grow the coffee under shade, which is good because they don't have to cut down trees and kill animals by crashing down their homes and messing up their food chain. I can use mathematical data to support my opinion because the worker's salary is getting lower and decreasing so much, so their profit is not enough to feed their family. So their boss has to higher the price of coffee so he has enough money to give his workers higher salary to feed their family so they won't starve to death and go to poverty. We should make all the coffee factories and farmers around the world to grow coffee by shade growing, so we won't mess up animals' homes and mess up the food chain by killing a lot of animals. Also, all coffee should be fair trade certified. This will ensure that factories get a fair wage.